Okay, bienvenidos a lección 4. Welcome to lesson 4. I've got two lessons for you guys. First of all is the pronóstico del tiempo, the weather forecast. This is the vocabulary for this section. Hace calor, it's hot. Hace frío, it's cold. Hace sol, it's sunny. Hace viento, it's windy. Now notice how these first four weather expressions, hace calor, hace frío, hace sol, hace viento, have hace in them. Okay, and hace comes from the verb hacer, which is to make. So with certain weather expressions in Spanish, we are literally saying it makes hot, it makes cold, it makes sun, it makes wind. Okay, but that's how we say it's hot, it's cold, it's sunny, it's windy. But está nublado, it is cloudy. Okay, we use está instead of hace. Nieva means it's snowing. And then we go back to hace. Hace buen tiempo. It's nice outside or it's good weather. Hace mal tiempo. It's bad outside. Truena. It's thundering. Llueve. It's raining. And I know you guys get a lot of that kind of weather in Virginia. Hay neblina. So here we say there is. Sequía. La sequía is drought. That's what we get a lot here in the Southwest. La tormenta is a storm or a thunderstorm. El relámpago, lightning. And by the way, lightning is spelled without an E. I didn't make this. El trueno, thunder. El huracán, hurricane. El terremoto, earthquake. La inundación is flood. I don't use the word el diluvio. It is a word that's used. It's not a word that I use. I like to use la inundación. Plus, it's easier to remember. Like when you're flooded, you're inundated, right? Inundar is to flood. All right, now let's learn the other concept, the concept of the past perfect. We call it in Spanish el pluscuamperfecto. That's a big fancy word for past perfect. Okay, past perfect means had done something. Okay, here's an example of how we would use this in English. Before I came to school, I had already eaten breakfast. I also had exercised and I had studied my Italian. Okay, so it's the verb had plus something that you had done, eaten, exercised, or studied. Now, here's how you form the had part in Spanish. From the verb haber, which means to have, plus done something, yo había, I had. Tú habías, you had. Usted, él, ella había, you had, he had, she had. Nosotros habíamos, we had. Ustedes, ellos, ellas habían, they had. Now here's the done something part. This is the second verb. With an AR verb, you're going to drop the AR and add ado. With an ER and IR verb, you're going to drop the ER and IR and add ido. So hablar is going to be hablado, which means spoken. Comer will be comido, eaten. Vivir, vivido, lived. So here are some examples. I had spoken with Juan. Yo había hablado con Juan. The había is I had. Hablado is spoken. We had eaten in the cafeteria. Nosotros habíamos comido en la cafetería. Habíamos is the we had. Comido is eaten. You had lived in California. Tú habías vivido en California. Habías is you had, and vivido is lived. So this is the pluscuamperfecto, or the past perfect, had done something. Now you're going to go on to the two practice activities, okay, in lección 4, which are going to be actividad 4, actividad 7, vocabulario, and actividad 10, pluscuamperfecto.